Welcome back to the show, y'all. In this video, I'm going to share my take on all this bickering and back and forth arguing about this stimulus package, stimulus plan, stimulus proposal, however you want to call it, because it ain't even a bill yet. All right, number one. Now, see some of the faults that I see among this Democratic and Republican type stuff that's going on now. Now, my problem is with the whole thing, and I know I'm off topic because I talk about detailing stuff, y'all know how I do. But still, I just butt in my 2 cents about anything that's going on around the world because we all in it, everybody's in it. But here's the thing. For one, like I talked about, this child tax credit crap that they talking about. Me personally, I think that has nothing to really do with the emergency crisis of this pandemic. And furthermore, the child tax credit, you wouldn't even see it until 2022. And if then, So I don't think that's relevant now in this crisis of the 2021. No, that's just me and my take on it. I don't know how the Democrats seeing it, and I think some of those are even against it. So, I'm just giving my honest opinion about some of this stuff that's going on. And number two, I think they should just wait on the stimulus period. And, because a lot of people ain't even got the $600. I know some people that said they didn't even get the $1,200, and they wasn't a dependent either. So, and my advice, they should wait until everybody get the $600, at least the $600, because you should have been got the $1,200 a long time ago. But it should wait till everybody get their $600 and then look back and see how the economy is then. See, the economy might be different. And once everybody get the $600 and they spend it, the economy might be coming back some. See, is this $1,400 really needed? They need to give people time to get the $600 first. No, that's my take on it. See, you can't truly see what the economy is or what it look like until everybody get the $600. See, without that, the economical stuff that's going on about the economy is just false. It's fake. It's fake news until everybody get the stimulus check. That's number two. They should wait till at least March or April just to see how the economy will be once everybody get their $600 in their hand. All right. Number three, they should just get all about this minimum wage, $15 an hour crap that they proposing, because I don't think that's really going to do sink small businesses. And if businesses are already struggling, why in the world are they going to make them pay more? Ain't going to do but cut a lot of hours. People won't get no hours, and they just run a lot of jobs and stuff out of business, I think. I think that's one. And another thing, that's not even a pandemic crisis. Raising minimum wage ain't got nothing to do with a pandemic. Nothing, How in the world they going to help if a lot of jobs ain't even open? That just don't make no sense. If a lot of jobs ain't even open, what in the world is raising minimum wage going to do in a crisis? I just don't see it. Now, the main priorities I think they should be worried about is vaccine funding. Vaccine funding. And it seems to me it's hard for me the way I see it, it's hard. It look like it's hard to me for people to even get their stimulus check. A lot of people saying, where's their $600, So $1,400 is really needed, to stimulate the economy. And then this dependent stuff. That's another thing that's messed up in this package, as I spoke on before. This child dependent. $1,400 for dependent. That, in my opinion, it shouldn't fly, because they're talking adult dependents, I think it should cap off. I should say at least $500 per dependent as a child under the age of 16, 17, or whatever. Come on, that's ridiculous. $1,400 for parents and children. That's a lot of wasteful spending, you ask me. That's what I think. And then adult dependents. In my opinion, you shouldn't be adult dependent unless you got some kind of disabilities or you can't take care of yourself or whatever the case might be. Still, if you got some kind of disabilities where you can't look out for yourself, then you'll be adult dependent. But you just send back as adult dependent. And you know how a lot of people let people carry people on their taxes and stuff just so they can get money back. See, a lot of them wouldn't even see the money no way. Because whoever carried them on their taxes will collect the money for them and them. Will collect the money for themselves and the dependent. You be 40 years old dependent on somebody and wouldn't even get a dime of the money. See, they need to cut that out. That's wasteful spending. That's not targeted enough. It's going in the wrong directions. That dependent crap. That adult dependent. Because, boy, down the 40-year-old that they carried on the tax wind up with nothing. See, whoever carried them on the taxes be the one that collect the money. He be left holding his hand out, he or she. Where's my $1,400? It could cause a lot of confusion. They need to cut that out. And plus, like I said, everybody ain't getting it. So, because they wouldn't see it. Whoever carried them on their taxes be the one get all the money, and still a whole lot of people wouldn't even see it. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. They need to cut that out. They need to put a big X on it like this. That's what they need to do, just like this. Put a big X on it, just like that. That's exactly what they need to do with that. So that's some of the faults that I see is already in the Democratic proposal. There's a lot of pork in this bill that I see, you know. And furthermore, the biggest thing, they need to wait first. They need to wait and let people get the $600 first and then go back and see how the economy is instead of just dishing out money everywhere like this here in areas where you don't need it. It's sending people money that make $200,000 and $300,000 a year. They really don't need it because they'll still wind up with a stimulus check as a couple, you know, with kids. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling the truth. Somebody making $250,000 as a couple with children to $300,000 a year, I still get some form of stimulus check. And knowing they don't need it and making over $500,000 a year as a couple with kids, you know. So they need to rework that thing and look at the ballistics for real, and use their head. That's what they need to do. Because they got it all wrong now. I mean, it just ain't adding up, man. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. That's a lot of stuff I see that's wrong. They need to wait and let people get the $600 first before they go dodging into another stimulus package. They should worry about the vaccine funding, mostly, and just wait on the stimulus. Just push it off. Get the vaccine funding out here and forget the stimulus checks. That's what they should do. All right, I'm out. Peace.